As now we start with that top story from Ruiru, where President Uhuru Kenyatta is set to commission the small arms factory shortly. Now, we are aware that since independence, Kenya has largely been importing arms. With the exception of the Kenya Ordnance Factory, there has been minimal efforts in manufacturing in the security sector. Now, we want to talk to our reporter, George Maringa, via phone, who is following up on this. Maringa, I trust you're well. What should Kenyans expect today?
I am well, thank you, Ashley, and good afternoon to you. Now, we have anticipated, we have seen President Uhuru Kenyatta officially cut the ribbon just a few minutes ago of this small arms factory here in Ruiru. Now, like it was, you can see there, is in one of the areas where photography is allowed. There are places where the president is currently inside, where photography for us is not allowed, and is being shown how various weapons are manufactured. And we are currently in one area of the factory where this factory will ensure, rather will ensure that the defense forces, or rather the Kenya security agencies, are able to be equipped with the locally manufactured rifles, locally manufactured firearms. Now, this is just a brief story that we are able to bring here in one of the designated areas, where in a short while President Uhuru Kenyatta will come from the other side of the factory to come enter this section. But this is actually a project that has elicited quite some positive news, especially for the security agencies, because now it has enhanced security capabilities through provision of highly quality guaranteed weapons in Kenya. It has also brought about the establishment of a sustainable national security industrial base. It has also actually created employment of 100 people directly and over 1,000 employment opportunities indirectly. There has also been youth empowerment through acquiring high-tech manufacturing skills. It is also contributing towards the National Industrial Development Plan, which is in line with the Big Four manufacturing pillar. Now, I want to show you some sections of this part of the factory that we are in. We can see that right here, there is what we can see is being called the sand blasting machine, which manufactures no blast, and the machine function is started finishing. We shall be able to see what this is about, and there is a gentleman on the right who will be able to demonstrate that to the president and other, dignitaries who are here. In fact, notably is the chief of the defense force, Robert Rossi. You also have other service commanders of the Kenya Navy, Kenya Air Force, and the Kenya Army. You also have the Captain Matengi. Now, this we move to the second machine, which is actually the vibratory tumbler, which is mostly, or rather its function is deburring and polishing. You can see that, the security agencies will be up in arms, will be armed with the right materials, or rather the right machines, to be able to aid them in their work. Remember that over the last couple of years, in the last decade, Kenya has been a target for various attacks, and so this would perhaps enhance or equip the local, or rather the national security agencies with firearms in the country and various things. As you have heard, I've mentioned, there is the talk of the creation of employment for young people. We can see a lady right there, an engineer operating one of the equipment here at the small factory in Ruiru. Now, the projection of this factory is that in 1 year they intend to diversify the production lines to include 9mm pistols and 7.62mm assault rifles. In 5 years, they project to have the capacity to supply all Kenyan security agencies personal weapons and meet that demand. They also are projected to develop capacity in 5 year period to produce other light weapons, and all this will come with commensurate investment in equipment, machinery, and human capital development. As you can see right there, live images of this small arms factory right here at the National Security Industries. An interesting, picture here. Of course, this gentleman is not authorized to speak to us, but you can see this appears to be a shell of a pistol that, of course, the president will be able to be shown. We understand that all these have been manufactured right here in this small factory, actually.
be coming back to you when President Uhuru Kenyatta makes his address, and of course when he commissions that small arms factory in Ruiru.